Torp. I always knew you were a dumbass, but I never thought you was a chicken shit. I mean, you can forget a lot of things, right? But how do you forget someone saying that about your former wife? I won't even say what he said, but you know. If you don't go back on your videos, you got it. You go back to the one where you tore up JTB because he didn't stand up for you, because he didn't even hear it, but after he did. Even Eli, Elias, Furry Mike himself, you went off on him and he seen it during the live, then he made a little thing calling it out. That was the point where I knew, like, oh shit, if Cherry would say something like that, he's a terrible guy. But people's got it. I think I have it. Other people, we'll remind you of it. We'll show it to you. I'll even get him to cut the words out. I mean, because what he said was he was going to dig up something and skull, something. You were very, very pissed. I mean, rightfully so. I'd be pissed too. Hell, I was pissed. It's not even my wife, but I was like, damn, anybody that could say that about somebody that was living and married to someone so long, knowing how that hurt. Dude, you was so tore up, you was leaving YouTube, again. This was like, I think the 79th time you was leaving YouTube. Could have been the 116th. I can't remember exactly. But you was leaving YouTube because of it. You're like, yeah, it's gone too far, talking about this. And then you brought up, you had, the wife, she had lost a job because your former wife had lost a job because of YouTube and shit like that. Like I said, I knew you were a troll. I just didn't know you was a coward. And instigated fake drama, you love that shit. But when you bring up family, I mean, especially, fucking any of them, and you get so mad because no one stood up for you, no one called it out, no one said something. Hell, you made a video, you tagged me, Thomas, I can't remember who the third one was, but fuck, it might have even been AZ Prod, I swear to God. But 3 people literally said, like, dude, you shouldn't, that was it. And that's when I said, I'm done with Cherry. If he could say something like that and call it satire, he's just a piece of shit. You went nuts about it. I mean, Eli was on his walk when he found out about it, and you was, in there tearing him up. He was like, Torp, no, I didn't see it. I didn't know. I'll go back. Oh, yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't be mad, Torp. Oh, yeah. And he did. He made a friggin' little video about it. Even Eli's got more balls than you. I mean, imagine that. Dude, I don't even see how you can show your face. And, talking about you like a little drama and all this. Dude, that ain't drama. That just, if a dude can say that about you and you can get that mad at other people, but you can't even stand up for yourself, man. Like I said, I know you was a fucking idiot, but I didn't think you was a wuss and an idiot. I guess that's where the dress. Yeah, I guess the signs were there, you know what I mean? You always like to start shit and say stupid shit. Hell, you've went at me 2 or 3 times, and in the same night, took back the, I don't even know sometimes what the fuck you're talking about. Hell, I will actively try to watch your videos now. I will watch them over and over, trying to, like, what the fuck? I'll think, okay, I got what he's saying now. But then you talk about 6 things in one fucking video. 6 fucking stories, and none of them make goddamn sense. So I don't know if maybe the drinking or something else, I don't know if that's messed you up. Maybe you are just getting a little senile in your older age. Hey, it's cool, man, it happens. But don't say he didn't say shit. Just say, oh, I don't recall that. Then go back and look and come back and say, oh, shit, you're right. Yeah, man, he did, and I was pissed about that. Rightfully so. But I tell you what, now, I dare you to fucking say something like, oh, they said this, they didn't come. Dude, you're in the zone next to me. If I drove by and they were kicking the shit out of you, I'd drive right on past. I wouldn't even fucking stop to help you. Any person that would let shit like that be said, then deny they said it because they want to, right now, you're like, oh, I'm going to go over there and, they let me up on the panel. They're being nice to me because, they want you to turn on Flex in the lounge. That's what they're wanting. So they figure if we be nice to Torp, Torp, you're kind of like a fucking Blaze. You're a nut job that they can wind up and, get everything, what they want to say, they can get you to say it, then they can say, oh, that wasn't us. We didn't tell Torp to say that. We didn't tell him to email that shit. But Torp, grow a set. Hell, under that dress, you gotta pull it up with the sunlight in, if that's what you gotta do, grow them. I don't know, but you need to do something. Or hell, you can buy balls. I guarantee you, man, this day and age, you could probably get some nuts sold on to you. I never thought out of all the fucking people on YouTube, the guy who said he's been here so many years that he's seen it all, he knows it all. He knows all the drama. The old crew he had, they got game. Fuck, Court, you ain't got game. I mean, you're not even on the fucking court. How could you fucking let a guy talk about that? He's talked about your current wife too, but that was bad. But that was just a little, and I was still thinking like, damn, that's bad. But that's not as bad when you're talking about digging somebody up in skull. You know what I'm saying? And you go nuts about that for, days. You made a couple videos, you left, you come back. Then when people said it, you made videos thanking the people who did, and then because you're wanting to start drama on the other side, you're going to say a guy who did that shit to you didn't do it. I'm telling you, man, you some fake motherfuckers. I've never seen, the pussies out here. Truth is truth. It doesn't matter if it's like, oh, I'm going to start fake drama, so I'll just say he didn't say it because now. But if he got mad at Cherry, he'd be like, oh yeah, remember when he talked about my wife? Dude, you ranted. You was screaming. Like I said, there's other people that said they had it too. They're looking for it. You were screaming at JTB by him not taking up, and he told you he didn't see it. I even took up for kind of JT. I didn't know if Eli seen it or not. He probably didn't, because you know how Eli is. He would have fucking brought it up for something to talk about. He loves that shit too. But at least he would have been honest. He would have, he's not as much as a liar as he is delusional. He really thinks he's a fucking coach. Like, you really think you're a fucking man. Both of you are full of shit. How could you look at yourself in the mirror knowing another man said that, and not only did you forgive him, which whatever on that, forgive him, forget, right? I wouldn't fucking do it. I'd never forget something like that. But then you deny he done it. God. He's got game. It don't matter what kind of game you got, you ain't got no balls to play the game with. Man up, Torque. Go back and look at it. Come back and say, damn, you're right. I'm telling you, I think you're senile. I think you, I don't know. I don't know if you're just a pussy, or I don't know if maybe you just really don't remember, which, because you ramble. You'll be talking about something. Hell, your video you did yesterday, the one you tagged me in. You're right. It was getting good. I was like, okay, you just ended it. It just stopped right in the middle of a sentence, and that was it. You never said like, oh, hell, even people in your comments was like, dude, what the hell? It's half a video. But you got a half a brain, so it goes good. So it works out. Well, jaded out.